Alright, look. I'm sick of the Mortal Kombat hate and the slander and the disrespect. The shit gotta stop. I'm being dead ass. I'm not taking any notes. I'm about to freestyle this shit. I'm speaking from the heart right now. I don't know why we're shitting on Mortal Kombat right now. I get it. MK1, MK11, divisive. I get it. Let's not act like Mortal Kombat is not a top fighting game and still is. So what I'm really talking about, this shit all started with the fighting game Mount Rushmore. Whoever made that, they literally started a war. It was very simple. It was a Mount Rushmore of the fighting game characters, and it was Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Ryu, Chun-Li. Me personally, I think that Tekken should be there because I do believe Tekken is a top fighting game and definitely left an impact, a big impact in fighting games. And I was thinking King or Jin. I know some people say Kazuya, some people say Yoshimitsu. I'm not too tapped into Tekken like that, but me personally, I think that people know of King more just because he's just more iconic. He's more recognizable when you see him to the general audience that doesn't pay attention to fighting games. That's really what my stance is. And I thought it was something simple. I thought it was just a little fighting game discussion. Out of nowhere, it just became, why is Mortal Kombat there? And bro, that shit blows me. So you telling me, bro, I can't even be mad because the shit is funny. I ain't gonna lie, at first I was like, yo, why are they disrespecting? But they gotta be trolling. I'm speaking to the Mortal Kombat community when I say this. Don't get riled up by these stupid ass comments, bro. It's rage bait, it's troll, it has to be. We already know what Mortal Kombat has done to the genre, so we don't have to go there. You feel me? It's not that serious. They're just making it that serious because they're mad. To me, there's two types of Mount Rushmores you can have. One is just your personal Mount Rushmore, which would be your top 4. But the Mount Rushmore, there's a criteria that you have to follow for something to be considered that. One is general popularity. Everybody gotta know who the fuck you are. 2, impact. You gotta have left the impact in the genre and in gaming as a whole, which Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat has definitely done. Recognizability. We gotta be able to recognize you. Anybody can look at Chun-Li and know, oh, that's Chun-Li. You can ask any grandma, they know who Chun-Li is. You ask any grandma, they know who Scorpion is. Ryu and Chun-Li, they're recognizable, they're the most popular, and they left the impact. Scorpion and Sub-Zero, you ask anybody, top rivalries in gaming, not in fighting games, not in Mortal Kombat, in gaming, they're going to put Scorpion and Sub-Zero somewhere on there. Top 10. It's just the facts. Sub-Zero spine rip fatality created the ESRB rating. What are we doing? Just like I say to the reptile fans, there's levels to this shit. So, Guilty Gear. I don't know of Guilty Gear. I don't know anybody who knows of Guilty Gear, but I'm sure somebody somewhere out there on planet Earth right now is playing Guilty Gear. I do want to flame Guilty Gear, but I don't think that it's fair because Guilty Gear didn't really do anything. It's just Guilty Gear's community is how they are. But I do gotta talk a little bit shit about Guilty Gear. Actually, let me look up right now. Let me look up, I don't know the roster. I don't even know one fucking character that y'all have, bro. Oh my god, yeah. As y'all know, I'm not a fan of anime, so yeah, I'm definitely not gonna like this shit. Yeah, this is not for me. Bro, look at this shit, bro. It's just anime. Okay, nah, I can pull up a billion animes and they all look like this, bro. I'm being so dead ass. I'm not trying to disrespect art because the designs are cool, but the designs are cool for anime. That's where it ends. Everybody heard of Mortal Kombat. There's only 26 people playing Guilty Gear and only 5 of them is in America. Bruh, nobody's playing that shit. Stop. Shit's weird. Don't have this weird obsession with a game, shit, with a product, and you're willing to defend it, and you're trying to fight facts. Stop fighting facts. You can't fight facts. Roster. Let's see one character, bro. I'm still not seeing the name, bro. I have to literally go to the website to figure out their names. Saul, Kai, May. What the Chip? Bro, you ask anybody on the street, who the fuck is Chip? They gonna say, what, Chips Ahoy? What are you talking about? You ask somebody on the street, yo, who's Baraka? I'm pretty sure you could ask them, who's Cassie Cage? They probably know. More likely they'll know who Cassie Cage is than fucking Chip. Bro, be serious, bro. Chip Skylark? Chip Skylark is more popular than Chip, bro. What the fuck we talking about, bro? Leo? What Leo are we talking about? Are we talking about the Leo from Tekken? Are we talking about Leonardo da Vinci? Leonardo DiCaprio? Shit, the Ninja Turtle Leo? Who the fuck is Leo? Bro, come on, let's not do this. Bedman? Oh my god. Bro, stop. Johnny Cage trumps. What are we talking about? Venom. Okay, I'm not, alright. It just writes themselves. Nobody knows who the fuck they are, bro. And that's fine. It's okay. But you can't talk shit. It just eliminates you from talking shit. That's all that does. Your points will be invalid automatically. I'm sure it's not all of them. That's one thing I do want to say. I know it's not the whole Guilty Gear community. It's a section of weirdos. Every game has that. It's not just a Guilty Gear problem. Mortal Kombat has that. A weird obsession with motherfuckers that don't want to admit when Mortal Kombat's wrong. And I'm sure Tekken has that. Call of Duty has that. Battlefield has that. Fortnite has that. Every game has that. But since we're talking about Guilty Gear specifically, they're moving the goalposts now because, oh, well, we couldn't get them on that. So then, a character design. This is never going to work just because it's all opinions and it's all subjective. So you're not going to really get a clear answer. Like me, I'm automatically do not like the character designs because it's anime. I don't like anime. So my opinion is automatically going to be biased. That point just doesn't work. I'm always going to say I prefer Scorpion's designs over anything that's in this game because that's my opinion. So that shit doesn't work. Oh, Mortal Kombat's not a real fighting game. Okay, if Mortal Kombat is not a fighting game, what is Mortal Kombat? What are we doing? We just making up shit. It doesn't matter how simple or complex something is to you. It's a fighting game. Y'all motherfuckers want to have a billion different commands and buttons like y'all doing nuclear launch codes for a command. Nobody wants to play like that. Some people just want to do a simple 3-string button just because it's simple, that it's not a fighting game. Even though Mortal Kombat's always been simple, back in the arcade era, was Mortal Kombat not a fighting game? The shit just doesn't make sense. What point is that? It's not a real fighting game. To who? To you? Okay. To me it is. You see how opinions work? And then another point they try to make, oh, they have bad animations. So, you see how they move the goalposts every time? You see how at the end of the day, it does not change the impact and the popularity that Mortal Kombat has? Anything that they try to critique Mortal Kombat on doesn't fucking matter. Nothing matters. Oh, the animation's bad. Okay. Oh, the character designs. Okay. Oh, the gameplay. Y'all have nothing because it's fact. You can't fight facts. Mortal Kombat is just more popular. It's just what it is. Scorpion has not only helped fighting games, but games as a whole. Another thing, I've been on record saying this.
Fighting games in general is not a part of the Cool Kids Club. Fighting games hasn't been a part of the Cool Kids Club for a minute now. But it just seemed like Mortal Kombat be getting dookied on, even in the fighting game scene. They look at us like scumbags. I don't know, bro. I feel like Street Fighter fans and Tekken fans, they kind of hate our guts. I don't know. I just be getting that feeling how they be talking, bro. Like, they be seeming disgusted of us. I feel like 50 Cent, I'm like, what do you say fuck me for?
I don't know what other fighting game communities' problem is with Mortal Kombat. They do not like it, and that's fine, but I just don't get the random pointless disrespect. I've never been a Street Fighter guy. I respect Street Fighter, and I definitely played Street Fighter. I like Street Fighter more than a Street Fighter hater, but that's not my game. And Mortal Kombat, again, has done so much for the fighting game community as a whole. Y'all gotta stop. Mortal Kombat's presence alone helps the fighting game community. Mortal Kombat's being handled wrong, that ain't nothing but WB. We know that. When MK1, Tekken 8, and Street Fighter 6, when they was all planning to come out and they was dropping trailers and shit, to me, that was not just a big moment for those franchises. That was a big moment for fighting game as a whole, because that's 3 chances. That's 3 chances a casual can get into fighting games, and then they can get into the loophole. Maybe they like, yo, I'm new to Tekken 8, and then that made me want to play Street Fighter, and then I wanted to play Mortal Kombat, and then I wanted to play Guilty Gear, and then I wanted to play Soul Calibur, and that could put people in the loophole. You need those top popular fighting games. You need those. And it's not just Mortal Kombat. Tekken also has that power. Street Fighter has that power. But for some reason, in the fighting game community, they're more respect. I don't know if it's just because it's a Western type of fighting game. That is one thing. I think Mortal Kombat might be one of the only Western fighting games. Well, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that's like, I used to only play Mortal Kombat, but then Mortal Kombat opened my eyes to play other fighting games. Now, that ain't me. I'll play fighting games, but I don't consider myself a fighting game fan. I'm a Mortal Kombat fan. I'll play Tekken here and there. I might check out Street Fighter. I play Dead or Alive, but it's really off the bat of it being an alternative to Mortal Kombat. There's not going to be a time where I'm locking in the hours I put in Mortal Kombat into like Street Fighter or Tekken. That's just not going to happen. I know about the fighting game community and I'm somewhat in it because Mortal Kombat, and you know, best Mortal Kombat player. I get fighting game culture. I just always preferred Mortal Kombat over everything else. Mortal Kombat got taken out the FGC probably because, you know, the pro tournament doesn't really fuck with it. I get it. It's Mortal Kombat 1. Mortal Kombat 1 and Mortal Kombat 11 definitely, it left a stain on Mortal Kombat. Wouldn't be the first time, you know, the whole 3D era shit. Let's not act like other games don't have lowlights and still come back. It got taken out Evo, okay? Like, y'all can have that. It's only a section of the community when it comes to Mortal Kombat. Evo shit means a lot to other fighting games because that is your community. Y'all have no other people playing your shit. Ain't nothing but pro players playing this shit. When Mortal Kombat is out of Evo, that's only hurting a small section of Mortal Kombat because Mortal Kombat is large. They definitely do matter. It hurts y'all more than it hurts us. If Guilty Gear got taken out of fucking Evo, y'all motherfuckers is dying. Now, of course, we like to have a recent new game that's out that everybody like and we can continue to keep playing, but this ain't nothing new for Mortal Kombat. This ain't nothing new for gaming. It is what it is. We'll deal with it. We'll come back. We'll slide. And again, we'll drop and then our game will be more popular. It's crazy because I'm sure Mortal Kombat 1 is still more popular than y'all shit. It just got taken out of Evo. King of Fighters, that's another one. Shit, I forgot about that. King of Fighters, that's another group talking shit. They over there dick riding Terry. I know a little bit. The only reason why, which is funny, they had like a flash game I used to play on Y8 as a kid. I feel like if you ask a hardcore fighting game player Mount Rushmore, Terry does not have the popularity. I don't think Terry has the impact in fighting game and gaming. I don't think Terry's in there. Y'all gotta stop. Liu Kang's bicycle kick is more popular than Guilty Gear. It's the same thing with Street Fighter. Like I said, I do believe Tekken deserves a spot, but Tekken doesn't have that. Like Ryu and Chun-Li, they are very, 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 very popular in pop culture. Same thing as Scorpion and Sub-Zero. I don't think Tekken touched pop culture yet. And King of Fighters and fucking Guilty Gear definitely did not. Roblox, people know more about Roblox than Guilty Gear. I can just name a bunch of shit that people know more about than what was the dude's name? Venom? Wait, and again, oh my god. Stop. This shit's hilarious. I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. I think I really made my point. It's just odd. Stop the hate. It's weird. I get it. Y'all don't like Mortal Kombat. Fine. Liu Kang's always gonna be more recognizable. Scorpion's always gonna say, get over here, and it's gonna sell $1 billion. That's just what it is. And to my Mortal Kombat people, have healthy discussions. Have healthy discussions. But if they gonna be on some bullshit, don't even entertain it. They a lost cause. Keep your head up. I know it's been hard for Mortal Kombat right now. You had Mortal Kombat 11 to Mortal Kombat 1 back to back. Then we had the arcade collection. So I get it. It's been a dark time. And now we got to deal with motherfucking shit talking us for no reason. We're going to push through. We're going to push through. Unless Netflix buys WB.